Hey, thanks for tuning in. I just wanted to make this video and share some things that I no longer buy that I feel like have improved the quality of my life to no longer put time and energy and money into. And they're not really in any particular order. Maybe I'll start a little small, but the first one would be razors and shaving cream. Since I was in elementary school, there was social pressure to remove my body hair, and as soon as I felt a little bit inspired to not do that, I tried it out and it went really good. People still love you in your life if you have armpit hair or hair on your legs, wherever you want it, keep it. Yeah, it's not a big deal, and don't have to deal with razors, don't have to deal with like razor burn or anything, the time that it takes to do that. Another thing I stopped buying is deodorant, because it might have been like a few years ago, I heard that deodorant might be cause of breast cancer. And that's because, especially for people that shave, they open up their pores through shaving, they put the deodorant right on. All those chemicals get into your skin, which are really close to your breast, and yeah, could be really damaging. And so what I use instead is either a lemon or a lime, which I usually have laying around to put in water anyways. So I'll just put a little bit of juice, do that. Even if you have to do it a couple times a day, it's, I think, a lot easier and definitely more natural. Okay, so the camera fell, but we're back. Another thing that I don't buy anymore is any kind of shampoo or conditioner or body soap from the store. And this first started with me wanting to be more eco-friendly, paying attention to what I'm contributing to as far as water pollution. And I know that I wouldn't want to drink or eat the shampoo or conditioner that I was using, and so I don't want to put that into the water source if it's unnecessary. So I started using a baking soda and apple cider vinegar mix as shampoo, and so it doesn't lather, but it works decent. Like, I washed my hair yesterday, and you definitely don't need to take this advice if you found something that is pretty eco-friendly and it's not tested on animals, of course. Then maybe even let me know, because my hair isn't in the best condition, but I value not polluting waterways, I guess, more than how my hair looks. So that's just me. And then when it comes to body soaps, it's super easy to find handmade soaps if you're going to any kind of like a handmade market or like a street fair. A lot of people make soaps, and so you're able to support a small business, and it doesn't come in packaging, which is really nice, and they smell really good. Another one would be disposable sponges. So what I have instead, I'll show you. My mom crochets these, and so this is what we use for dishes, this is what we use for the counter. So these are both machine washable. We just throw them in the machine, and they wash like with the clothes, and then you can reuse them as many times as you want. And another thing is I don't buy like multiple kinds of cleaners for different areas of the house, or a laundry soap. This Dr. Bronner's, and there's like a lot of different scents to it that I use for the counters, for dishes, for the bathroom, for my laundry. I'll just put it right in the washer, in the clothes with it, or I'll hand wash them in the tub with that soap. So like laundry detergent. So pretty, I'd say, unnecessary. Another big one is like any kind of pop or bottled water, like anything that comes in a plastic bottle. It's really not that hard to carry a water bottle around with us, and there's usually water fountains in many places, or someone will fill up your water bottle for you. I don't buy coffee anymore, and I used to be really addicted to caffeine and coffee in general. I would stop at Dunkin' Donuts like every day. And it's really nice to not have that addiction anymore. And that's because I get my energy from food now, and that's probably the biggest thing I stopped buying that has changed my life, is not buying any kind of animal products anymore. So meat, dairy, eggs, leather, wool, honey, anything that comes from an animal that worked their hardest to make their own body parts, or their babies, their milk for their babies. They can just go ahead and keep that, and I don't need it. I don't need to participate in that. And there's so many reasons, so many ethical reasons, so many environmental reasons for that choice to no longer participate in the animal agriculture industries. Another one is tampons and pads. So I did get a Diva cup about a year ago, and it first would leak on me, but then I learned how to put it in properly, and now I haven't had any problems with leaks. So those are I would really recommend them. And I also used to buy birth control for about 4 years of my life. It was subsidized through healthcare, but I still had to pay like $10 a month. I would go to Walgreens, pick it up, take this pill once a day. And then when I started doing research into being vegan and how it's so much better for our bodies, I also learned at the same time that birth control is really messing with young women's hormones. And so I'll just leave it at that. Things that I used to buy that I no longer do, and I feel like they've made a positive influence in my life. So if you have any questions about that, if anything surprised you, if anything doesn't surprise you and you're like, duh, no one's doing that anymore, let me know. I'd love some feedback, or just to start this conversation with you all about how we can make choices that save ourselves time, energy, and also are better eco-friendly choices, better for the environment, don't harm animals, all that good stuff. So take care.